And we now, trying to access markets, are being forced by this labyrinth of bureaucracy to squeeze our little homemade pickles and our backyard chickens and our 2 raw milk cows through a screen, through a protective hurdle of regulatory infrastructure that is prejudicial against everything small scale, localized, transparent, and has integrity. See, the way innovation comes, I'm enjoying watching these hula hoops up here, all right? Now imagine the first guy that developed the hula hoop. Now, I'll bet you that it wasn't a pretty hula hoop like this. I'll bet it was some guy that had a little, 13-year-old wiry daughter, right? And she had a bicycle, and maybe the wheel went kaput, and so there's an extra rim with no spokes lying around. And she just kind of walks over one day and, picks up this bicycle rim and starts playing around with it. Her dad comes out and says, "Wow, that's cool," and a little neighbor girl comes over, and she, "Can I play with that?" And the dad starts, he's an entrepreneur, and he starts thinking, and he starts, "Oh, wow, if I could make that." Anyway, and that's probably how the hula hoop developed, this serendipitous, embryonic kind of aha thing with an opportunity. Now, let me ask you this. If that guy, in order to make his very first prototype, had to have a $500,000 quintuple permitted workman's comp guaranteed OSHA approved phone and office and handicap parking and the whole plethora of building inspections and all that on his little workshop to build his prototype, when would hula hoops have come to market? People accuse me of being an elitist. Your food is higher priced. Let me tell you why our food's higher priced. Because we can't butcher a cow on the farm, a calf that was born, raised. We can't butcher that cow on the farm and sell it to a neighbor across the fence. We've got to take that cow or steer or calf or whatever and put it on a trailer, send it 30 miles up the interstate, which is already crowded. I mean, we need more taxes to build more roads, right? To go to a federal inspected facility, which is small scale, and has the same paperwork as a 5,000 employee IBP plant, which charges us $50 to do what a large plant does. Charges us $400 to do what a large plant does for $50, because we only do 50 beeves a week at our little federal inspected slaughterhouse, and we have the same paperwork as one that does 5,000 a week. And so the overhead of the regulation and the bathroom for the inspector and the reports and the thermometers and the paint that meets code and the workman's comp digest and the insurance liability paperwork and all of the minutia and all of the bureaucrats that show up in their limousines with their badges and ask silly questions all day and take our work away. We don't have 5,000 animals a week to spread the overhead of all that cost over. And so when people say your food is high priced, these are the kinds of things that create an incredibly elitist mentality, but it has nothing to do with real efficiency and real cost. It has to do with the small-scale prejudice in the government rule book concerning market access.